Dove.
Oh my goodness. Now we got fire in the house. Thank you, Elizabeth. Everyone has said it, and we can't say it enough. Thank you to Leah, too, for bringing us all together. I think this whole room should just levitate right now. It'll be fine. I did two poems for this, for these panels. I wish I could have done them all. The first one will be panel 10, They Were Very Poor. Say grace. Got a spoon. Got a pan. Got a bucket for the scraps. Got a nail to hang our things on. A wish, an empty sack. Dear Lord, bless our little bit, this table, our beds. Dear Lord, who made us and the world, now can we raise our heads? I also did panel 22. We can hear a different version. Protocol. If they ask your name, give it. If they shout, think, sorry souls. If they shove, remember water. If they kick, remember grain. Stand up inside yourself. Your mama taught you who you are. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I should read this poem because it's the very first poem of a book called Thomas and Beulah that I wrote about my grandparents' migration up north. Thank you. And it's the very first poem, which begins at migration. The event. Ever since they'd left the Tennessee Ridge with nothing to boast of but good looks and a mandolin, the two Negroes leaning on the rail of a riverboat were inseparable. Lem plucked to Thomas's silver falsetto. But the night was hot and they were drunk. They spat where the wheel churned mud and moonlight. They called to the tarantulas down among the bananas to come out and dance. You're so fine and mighty. Let's see what you can do, said Thomas, pointing to a tree-capped island. Lem stripped, spoke easy. Them's chestnuts, I believe. Dove quick as a gasp. Thomas, dry on deck, saw the green crown shake as the island slipped under, dissolved in the thickening stream. At his feet, a stinking circle of rags, the half-shell mandolin. Where the wheel turned, the water gently shirred. And that begins their migration. I'll end with two interrelated poems based on something that my daughter said. She would, when she was very young, she'd walk around saying nobody loved her but the spring cricket. And I could not get out of her who the spring cricket was and why he was the only one. But these are for her. I hope she carries on. The spring cricket considers the question of negritude. I was playing my tunes all by myself. I didn't know anybody else who could play along. Sure, the tunes were sad, but sweet too, and wouldn't come until the day gave out. You know that way the sky has of dangling her last bright wisps? That's when the ache would bloom inside until I couldn't wait. I knelt down to scrape myself clean and didn't care who heard. Then came the shouts and whistles, the roundup into jars, a clamber of legs. Now there were others, jumbled, clouded. I didn't know their name. We were a musical lantern. Children slept to our rasping sighs. And if now and then one of us shook free and sang as he climbed to the brim, he would always fall again, which made them laugh and clap their hands. At least then we knew what pleased them and where the brink was. The spring cricket repudiates his parable of negritude. Hell, we just climbed. Reached the lip and fell back, slipped and started up again. Climbed to be climbing, sang to be singing. It's just what we do. No one bothered to analyze our blues until everybody involved was strung out or dead. To solve everything that was happening while it was happening would have taken some serious opium. Seriously, all wisdom is afterthought, a sort of helpless relief. So don't go thinking none of this grief belongs to you. Even if you don't know how it feels to fall, you can get my drift. And I, who live it daily, have heard that perfect word enough to know just when to use it, as in, oh hell, hell no, no, this is hell. Thank you.